Guys, today's today. I'll be able to play Elden Ring in like 3 hours. Until then, we're trying to beat this game. This should be your last session of Dead Space. Simple mic, load into the game still. Yeah, very excited. The glory of preloading means I'll be able to play it the second it launches. Yeah. I don't know how much of this we have left. Can't be very much. I think this is like the last real act, and then like the next one's just a boss fight pretty much. So I'm expecting like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we're good.
You must find your way to the cargo bay. The marker, it's being stored in there. There's a cargo loading lift there you can use to deliver the marker up to the hangar. Please, you must help me with this. It's the only way.
Probably on ammo. Lots of plasma cutter ammo, a couple line racks, a railgun. Ain't shit for other things. Yeah, literally ain't shit for it. That's cool. Jeez, I keep moving. So that's our plan. We're just gonna beat the game. And, you know, because I'm a loser, I'm just gonna spend the next 2 days playing Elden Ring. That's all that's gonna happen. We're not switching over to the next game. Oh man, can you imagine if you tried to attack me? That'd suck. Alright, I have to put on my overlay. So, I do have a game that I beat we can talk about. I did say maybe one last time, and we did finish that one, so that's cool. We can talk about that a bit later. Once again, no plans of streaming Elden Ring. Like, you know, I know I'm small, and I'm just supposed to act professional, which is what I'm trying to do. But, like, that's actually just asking for trouble. Playing the game that literally everyone's playing, and then having to deal with the annoyances of a launch day game where, like, people just keep joining in 1 minute into the stream. How are you liking it so far? Oh, well, I watched a cutscene. Yeah, but, like, is it good? It was a nice cutscene. God. It's also just a big game. It's not something I would stream, I don't think. So, speaking of which, I've been trying to pick out what we're going to play next, and, like, nothing felt right. Most of the stuff that's, like, on my to-do list is kind of long. And, you know, we played a couple long games at this point. I guess it's not off the table. Like, we played Dragon Age Origins. That was a long endeavor, and it was fine. We played it for, like, most of a year. Worked out. Did he give birth? That's fucked up. So yeah, I mean, we're probably looking at an RPG on the horizon. Maybe Witcher 2, even though I said it's like my least favorite of the bunch. Maybe we'll just continue our Witcher thing. And in the very distant future, you may in fact get The Witcher 3. I did say last time I played it, it only took me like 60 hours to do all the DLC, which like that was blind to the DLC. I hadn't done any of it before, but like Because of the mods I used to rebalance the game, get rid of all the inventory clutter, change up the economy, like... It just got rid of all the Diablo element and made it feel more like a standard RPG like Gothic or even the other Witcher games. And that really, like, cut down a lot on the grinding and such. Very enjoyable, and it took, like, half the time, so, like, you know, that's maybe a bit more on the table than it previously was. But for now, I think that our plan is to next play, Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth. Maybe pronounced Fillet. I have no idea. It's like a point-and-click adventure. It has some very beautiful artwork. Looks like a old Disney movie. Based on Pillars of the Earth, the best-selling book you may have never heard of if you live in the United States. By best-selling book, I mean, like, this thing is comparable to the Bible. Everyone in Europe has read this book, and it's amazing. I played a little bit of the game before, because it was released sort of episodically. I think it was like they did the first chapter, it was like the full-ass chapter, all the quality. And then they put out the rest of it later. And I only played the first chapter, never got to the rest of it. So I'm meaning to get to that. Hey, Andy. We're out of the spooks. This is like the end of the game, alright? We're John Wicking it. The fuck is that emo? Is this just a rock that says no? The rock that says no in a million different languages.
Delivering cargo shipment 782. Kinesis module required for further cargo transport.
He's ready for an escort mission. Oh boy. Body boys. A yes/no show? What happens with the no? Do you get hit with a fucking rock? I know, right? I wanted to try the other weapons. Some of them are cool, others are shit. But it was neat trying them because now I have to, like, actually care about what ammo I have. Jesus Christ. Like, when I first played, I only used the cutter, right? And because the game is, like, designed to only give you just enough ammo to get by, you just get, like, a ton of ammo for the cutter, and it's not that bad. But, like, when you have more than one gun, you're getting ammo for all the guns, and you have to switch it up, like in Doom. And sometimes you have ammo for the gun that you don't want to use. So it actually kind of made things more tense by doing that. On rock. What? What the hell is a channel point? that one of those features I don't use because I don't have viewers?
Oh,
there it is. Oh, there he is. I even have heals. Oh, apparently I do. Run away. Man, what a time we picked to quit last time, huh? Still just right into the fucking action and I'm still warming up. Oh, you can spend your viewer points to play with the man? That's actually kind of cool. Like, notice me senpai without throwing money at him. Oh. Need to kill these tentacles. This fucking thing. There we go. That's the way. Bruh. Wow, Fat Boy didn't give birth. What luck. Oh, I used everything. We'll play cutter ammo. Lots of shit for the spinny boy. I think we're good in here. Troll. Back up the elevator. Tentacle boy shouldn't drop anything. Bother with it. And these guys are new. Do you just cut them in half or what? Did not have an ankle? Ankle. Capacity damage is all the way up. I even need health. I'm still not sold on getting health. I think it's a scam. Act beam, maybe something for this. Progress. I don't know why I'm looking around like I didn't walk through this room already.
Take it up to the hangar bay and get the marker on the shuttle. I'm heading up to the flight deck now. Oh god. I'm just gonna run for it. Wish me luck.
It's an elevator. Sure is. Wouldn't it make more sense for the buttons to be like back here where you look when you walk in? Load my thing. It's definitely how normal elevators are designed, with it like behind you when you walk in, but I think that's silly because you need to idiot-proof things, right? Because when I walked in there, my sheep brain thought that I walked into a fucking closet. The lights. Ooh. Is this just like copy paste to that room where everyone got murked when we came on the ship? Still blood on the floor here. Seems like where we watched it, but there's no one in here. Gotta be different. Oh.
Quarantine activated.
He's dead. Oh boy, someone came out of the vent right next to me. Ah! Oh. Jesus Christ.
Quarantine lifted.
But I did live. By the hair on my freshly manscaped ass.
I'm going to dock the shuttle. Got to be careful now. Careful. I'm bringing the shuttle down now. The automated loading controls aren't responding. You'll have to shut down gravity in the hangar bay, and then manually bring the marker directly beneath the shuttle.
Oh, right. I have the chatbot set to, like, hide links that aren't to, like, YouTube or Imgur. Anything that I've deemed safe, because I get freaking bots in the chat all the time. There's not even anyone for them to scam, and they still freaking prey on my chat. How dare they? Even anything down here, or am I just wasting my time? Well, that wasn't pleasant. They could have just closed the door or locked it like they do with so many other things. They just didn't. Fuck. And here I am about to run down another corridor. It's probably the same empty fucking thing. Deactivate gravity. Oh, yeah, that would have helped.
Entering zero gravity.
Now I walk like I have to take a even fatter shit than before. Woo! Like something just to rotate. Which track? Huh? Oh. I see. Think. Not entirely sure where the goal is. Okay. I think I have to freaking push it into there and then I turn it and pull it back in and... the time waste. It's really weird that he doesn't talk in this one, considering that he's his own character. Like, he's not a self-insert or anything. And, like, he has a girlfriend that we're supposed to care about, too. It would really make a difference if he talked about her at all. Well, I still don't know where the marker is. I'm gonna follow the tracks and hope for the best. Oh wait, that's it right there. It somehow rotated 90 degrees. How you know it's a different object from the one that I actually put away before. Whee! What you mean? Oh. Sorry, in the wrong position. Just watch, I bet they're set to spawn guys as soon as I pull this over here. No? Wow. Unpredictable. What a game. Probably at the next one. It's being too simple to not make me paranoid AF. Yeah, there's some. Have they shown anything about the remake yet? Or reboot? Is it even a remake? Have they even confirmed that? Like, it could just be another Dead Space story, which I would like to see. Like, they've already established in this game, even, that there are multiple markers, so, like, this one doesn't have to be the only one we focus on. What if somebody fucked with the one on Earth? An IP test? Oh, to see if people are still interested in it? Since Visceral's gone? Alright, now hear me out. Fuck EA. But Left 4 Dead Space. Huh? Huh? Dead Space 2 multiplayer was kind of fun. Come on, they have to go for that. It's like, it has multiplayer. That means money. EA likes money. I ever rotate this thing? I didn't. Assassin's Creed multiplayer? Yeah, I played this stuff in 2. That was fun. I know Black Flag had it, but I didn't touch that. And, like... wasn't Unity the fucking French one, like an MMO? Didn't that one, like, die? And that's why they stopped doing multiplayer altogether? Tracks, controls offline, what the fuck? I actually know nothing about AC Unity.
Okay, it's in position. Still having trouble with these damn loading controls. Isaac, restore gravity to the room. I should be able to load the marker then.
guess we did what we gotta do. Woo! Whoa! Don't leave the gravity up. Oh, maybe the door doesn't open.
Exiting zero gravity. Loading cargo shipment 782.
It's on board. Please come and join me. Together we can stop this hive mind. We can end this nightmare at last.
Line ammo. That's the stuff for the spinny boy. Actually, isn't the next game, the next Assassin's Creed they're working on, going to be an MMO thing too? Maybe they didn't learn.
Over here! Hurry! There's no time to waste. We must do it.
Oh! Nice ass.
Wait, Amelia. Where are you going?
Why the fuck did he get shot? He's leaving with the marker?
Sorry, Isaac. I couldn't let him go through with it. I suppose I should thank you for finding the marker. We even managed without help from the USM Valor. Thank you for helping me find him, by the way. My department's been looking for this place for a long time. See what Kind didn't know was? It was the government's mess to begin with. This whole planet is one big experiment. The marker? This divine relic? Made by man. They reverse engineered it a couple of 100 years ago from the real marker, a true alien artifact recovered on Earth. They dug it up, studied it, and they made it their own. Then they brought it to Aegis 7 and activated it. And you've seen the results. The stuff of nightmares. They sealed the system, and no one would have been the wiser. But then the CEC blunders in and starts tearing the planet apart. The experiment was
Tearing the
still
planet
alive.
apart like a certain doctor's
I'm
body.
right about the hive mind. The marker would contain it, but that doesn't matter now, does it? I have the marker, and this entire system can go to hell. For what it's worth, you did a great job, Isaac. See you around. Or maybe not.
Isaac, Nicole, I need you to help me. Help us. Now. I'm in the flight control room. Please, Isaac, hurry. Please. I love you.
I love you, mutt. Alright, so she betrayed us, and to make it worse, she accused Black Guy of being unitologist, even though she was the unitologist. Wow. And she took her fucking right out of here. The TV show? I thought it was a movie. There was like a short video on YouTube. I think it was called The Brothers of Rapture or something that was neat. It was like a proof of concept of small stories being told that are set in Rapture, I guess. And like, if a show was like that, I would be totally down for it. In the flight control room. Right, so we've already established before that marker's making us see things. People are seeing loved ones. The fucking marker is like... Never mind. We were doing like an escort mission with Nicole before, and the monsters were just completely ignoring her when I wasn't shooting at them. Like, I think it's pretty safe to say now that she's dead. I'm not spoiling anything by saying that at this point. So, I'm pretty sure that her telling him to go to the control room is just like Isaac being smart. Like, I could probably get myself out of this if I go to the control room. Is like very humble of him to do, I suppose. Sonic Movie 3 and Knuckles also. Wait, what? When did the second movie come out? Why is there already talking about a third one? I don't think you have any journal entries in this game. So, like, is Knuckles not in the second movie, then? Because I saw a trailer for it, like, I've seen the Knuckles character. I figured that was just a part of the movie that hadn't come out yet. Mission log, like in Pikmin? A Knuckles show? Before Sonic? I mean, these are technically written in first person, but, like, I'm not seeing too much personal thought except in this one. Huh. Paramount Plus, so it's gonna have budget. It's not gonna be like the Kung Fu Panda show where it just looks a little worse than the movies. For How to Train Your Dragon, they had a show too. That one didn't look horrible, but still, again, worse than the movies. It reminds me, I still have to watch the freaking, like, third movie or whatever. I like those. How to Train Your Dragon.
Isaac? Is that really you? I never thought we'd be together again. God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what I did. I never wanted...
You bitch, where you been? Huh?
You need to get it back now, Isaac. You can pilot the shuttle remotely from here. Make us whole again. Make us whole again.
Make us whole again. Just like the logs. A Ninja Turtles movie. Those are always fun. I'd like to see that. Transformers, is that like a different Transformers, or is it gonna keep doing like the Michael Bay ones? With what's his face, Shia LaBeouf.
You're making a big mistake. This is not over.
Am I supposed to be doing something? Or, oh, she's tractor beaming him.
Escape pod away, crew shuttle USG.
That was all me, though.
Repeat. Shuttle has ejected escape pod.
I think this garbled mess is supposed to mean that I'm going fucking nuts right now.
None of us can. Here it comes. I'll reprogram the shuttle so we can fly down to the colony. God, we're so close, Isaac. Now go! Get on the shuttle. I'll meet you there.
Kind of fucked up that the mind control marker is making you see a loved one and, like, imposing its will on you through that. I get it's supposed to be a fucking celestial horror thing. But, like, there's psychological horror in it, too. Don't want to see Chef's face. Did they have to show his face? And he wouldn't... Non-armored Chief has never been the character. Like, would they even bother doing that? It's probably cheaper for them not to, honestly, because you don't have to pay for anyone's likeness or whatever. They can literally just have a buff guy in there and then, like, pay the actual Halo voice actor. Books. I think gamers read books. Cortana. Oh boy, that's a leg boy. Ah! Open that fucking door, because I'm about to die. I'm sure the answer is no, but did you play Halo Wars 2, Andy? Because in all the stuff I've seen for Infinite, people talk about how they just, like, skipped over the whole Cortana being bad guy arc. That just, like, happened while Chief was asleep. And I'm like, did that happen in Halo Wars 2, maybe? Is that, like, why nobody knows about it? Because nobody fucking played it? I liked Halo Wars 1. I had a friend in, like, 7th grade that I played it a lot with. The whole campaign was co-op, and then, like, we played against each other sometimes, too. Fucking scumbag tell me, alright, no super weapons, no scorpions. And then I kick his ass, and he fucking pulls a scorpion out of his butt. Fucking scumbag. A hard retcon. They just decided that was dumb. Killing planets? There's probably a shop on the thing. I don't want to ride the elevator. That would be boring. The Infinity? Who the fuck is the Infinity?
You're doing the right thing, Isaac. We're together now. The way it always should have been. I knew you'd come back for me. Nothing can stop us now.
Huh. I feel like all of the Halo games, or the first 3, which... No, I played up to Reach. I feel like your ship always gets blown up at the start of the games. So there's no, like, time for me to get attached to any named vessel. What do you mean multiplayer canon? Is there a story in the multiplayer?
Isaac, use one of the loaders to get the marker off the shuttle.
Or simulations, I mean, like, why did they bother attaching any story to it whatsoever? You're all just fake Spartans killing each other, like Chief is the last Spartan, he has been for how long, so like, what the fuck? They don't need to, how are they gonna try and justify that? And what the hell happened to Arbiter? Where'd he at? I mean, Spartans are back. I thought, like, the program was outlawed because they were, like, fucking torturing children. It was like making Witchers. Or is this a thing where, like, laws don't exist in space? And the military is corrupt? The old programs, so they just found an ethical way to make Spartans that are just as good as the old ones. Tell me they didn't explain how it's safer. They just inserted that it could be done, right? Ah, God. The way her head just turns a little too much before her body starts to turn creepy. Did ODST guy live? I don't remember the end of that game at all. It kind of just blends in with Reach for me, and I know you die at the end of that one. Oh, I have to drag this all the way over there. Ooh. Alright, put the big rock on the freaking tractor. Once again, rotated 90 degrees. Back to the way it should have been. Turd in the sky. Ow, ow, what the fuck? The banished roots from Halo War 2. So is the bad guy in Halo Infinite the man from Halo Wars 2? Was he like built up in that game? Is that why he's supposed to be spooky?
Isaac,
Are you supposed to care about him?
to get the marker off the shuttle.
And it just occurred to me why the game's called Halo Infinite. Now you point out there's a fucking ship called the Infinity. Drag this over here again. Atriox. Because something happened to Atriox, he wasn't just like overthrown in a coup by his second in command man. Flashbacks. So is it just me, or did they like invest a lot more into the story of these games since I stopped playing them? And it's not good either. That's the funny part. I need a battery. Hold on, posters. Into the future! A very generic looking man and more stylish space woman. Our humanity. Ads are normally fun in that. Or sacrifice people. Is that fucking
Isaac,
Snake?
The marker needs to be returned to the pedestal chamber. Use the loader to bring it there and place it on the pedestal. Replace what was taken and make us whole again.
Graduated, she took a security management position with CEC at their space vessel assembly plant.
Elite Planet? Did they, like, never actually name the elites? I thought that was just, like, a rank within the Covenant. Do they not have a proper name for the race? Ah, God, whispering. Sanghelios. Got like red suns. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Imagine if humans had like a gang name as their race. Like, greetings, we come in peace. We are the Greys. What are you? We're the Tunnel Snakes. I need to look at my inventory. I need plasma cutter ammo. Probably spinny boy ammo. Lots of line racks. My line launcher's the best. A couple of these. It's the last chapter, so I'm not concerned about my money anymore. Get a couple power nodes too, just cause. More line racks. Pulse rounds, cause why not? And just buy like a heal or something, or... No, we're too bad for heals. So many lines. Oh wow, more ammo. Titties? Hell yeah. I have 3 nodes to do one thing with. Put more capacity in this. Oh, whichever one gets me to the width. And then contact me. Nothing. I need immediate gratification from my lizard brain, or I'm not buying any fucking upgrades. Reload speed. Xenoboys 3? Was that a part of the last direct? I haven't watched it yet. I'm assuming it was all about Kirby, right? Because that comes out next month, I think. Yeah, normally YouTube puts it on my home page, and then like sometimes it doesn't, and then I'm like, oh well, I guess they didn't happen. Mario Strikers. Chrono Trigger. The sequel that nobody liked. Live a Live. RPG. Bro, when are they gonna tell me more about Final Fantasy 16? Overeating mode? Delayed. But, no! Man. I was like hyped as shit for that. It looks so cool and different. Yeah, that's what it looked like, but, you know, that's kind of exactly what I wanted. Because Kirby's like too simple. Like they're fun, but they're very easy. And I feel like if it was more of an exploratory platformer, like a collectathon kind of thing, that would be perfect. Rather than like an action platformer where the action is optional. Why does he just get in the car? Not... Oh, triangle strategy? That looks pretty cool. I actually just bought Octopath Traveler. I haven't played it yet, but the art style makes me nut. Splatoon 3? So, does that mean Splatoon 2 didn't fail then? Like, I thought the multiplayer, like, got canceled.
This is Sergeant Newman, PSEC. We've lost all the shuttles. One of them just took off and came straight back down and crashed into the bay. Took a couple of hundred people and all the remaining shuttles with it. If anyone can hear this, do not land. Do not land.
Conductor, like heals with that. How does Splatoon get money? It has microtransactions? That feels very not Nintendo to me. Or I guess you would be buying cosmetics, but I don't know, it's not a waifu game, is it? Like, they're kids. That's gross. They know. He's finally get out of this fucking room. There's battery in the hole. Hold on, do not fight me right now, you piece of shit. Long boy, fucking Slender Man, fucking cryptid, fucking cool small Slender Men. Oh my god. Wait. Warriors 3 houses, like, are they just doing the normal game but as warriors? Or is it some other bullshit? Because at the ending I got, obviously a lot of the friend characters are dead. And, like, I achieved world peace as well, because Brown Jesus. I mean, that's not a bad idea if they just change the genre to something that's more accessible than a strategy game that's hard as fuck. Or they can maybe do something to, like, elaborate on Geralt. Oh, is that treasure? It is treasure. Wow. Give it here. Fuck. Tight. There it is. Oh, I'm supposed to pull it in first. Bring it in. What's happening? I'm not seeing moving parts. Satisfying ding. Oh, I have to fucking stasis it. Lame.
Security has been
noted. Are they native to this planet? Like, pretty sure it's known about them for a while now. They're also like 90% human still. Come on. Oh. Oh wow, he could have blown me the fuck up. Okay, he blew himself the fuck up. Oh, I bought DQ11 too. I still have to play it. Fuck! Nah, I didn't play the demo. I was just... Jeez. I got it on PC, because the S version came out there. It was on sale so many times that I wanted to buy it, but then I was like, S has more content, I should get it on Switch. And then eventually, just S came out on PC. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Am I ever buying this game? So I finally bought it. That's dope. I wish that more games did that, but I feel like the save file gets
Security has been notified.
reformatted or something during development time. That's why it's normally not the case. But maybe if they release the demos like closer to the game's actual release, it's not so much an issue. Christ. Oh! Me. I need to get the fuck away from this bridge. Areas make me really claustrophobic. You think the rest of the ship would have been the same way, but it just wasn't. I don't feel like you got attacked in hallways very often. That fucking breakneck reload speed. The sound effect from the fucking space pinball. The Doom door? What? Doom DOS? Oh. I was trying to figure out what the fuck DOS meant. It's just DOS. No, I've never really played the original too much. It's like, it's fucking hard. I'm not good at it. It's not to say that fucking 2016 and Eternal aren't difficult, but they're much easier in my opinion. Better designed at the very least. And 3 is like a different kind of game. It's like not even Doom. But I never played that one either because it was spooky. Also, you couldn't fucking hold a flashlight in the same in your offhand until the fucking Game of the Year edition came out, which is kind of fucked up. Street Fighter 6. Is it gonna have NFTs?
Look for a control station at the end of the main room.
NFT character skins? Fuck. That's what I want. I don't know, I feel like they put a lot of time into trying to make Street Fighter 5, like, bearable, and it worked eventually. But, like, now they're just fucking throwing all that out, all that effort out for what? Ray tracing? Oh boy. No gameplay? They just showed a logo for a Street Fighter game? Like, what? It's Street Fighter. You gotta have gameplay. You gotta show me, like, the super move at least. He's wide! Shit. Keep spawning. Wait, so they're working on a new game and still putting out content for 5? Popeye arms. Is that why Ryu's wide? He just ate some fucking spinach and that's the whole fucking little quirk of the next game? Occasionally a spinach smash ball drops. Alright, fucking bet. YouTube. Street Fighter 6 teaser. Sweating. Wow, he is fucking wide.
Alright, you ready?
I hope this isn't copyright.
Street Fighter 6.
Ryu's gonna kick that guy's ass. He ain't as wide. Crap. There we go. You know, I think that might be, like, the next-gen tech that's actually gonna impress me. Seeing characters sweat. Like, it took him long enough to make him wet when it rains, but, like, I still haven't seen anyone sweat. I feel like that should have been a priority. Just fucking... Right? Shit's impressive. He is don't expect them to put in that detail because that money could have been spent elsewhere. But like once they have it, they can use it in everything. Because he has an appendage. I don't see where the fuck it is. No, I think he's dead now. Shit. Oh, let's hope I don't die. Fuck! These guys are pretty annoying. Back in 7. That was like a donkey video and then I never heard of it again. DFO? I think I used a big thing and I wasn't supposed to. Hee Oh, still perfect. Let's just buy more heals. Probably loot here. Oh, no, this is the way forward. It wants me to go in here, though.
Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Am I maybe supposed to guide this all the way through first? And like, that looks like a path of no return to me. Or, oh, I see, the lift control's disabled. Perfect. Perfect!
Entering zero gravity.
MMO that plays like a beat 'em up and it's not the Grand Chase. Grand Blue Big RP. Was Grand Blue a fighting game? I remember seeing an anime. I was like, isn't that a video game? And I didn't watch it because I didn't play the video game. Gotcha first and then fighting game. Wow, moving up in the world. God, I hate fucking being disoriented. I can't even fucking aim at this guy. Oh. Wahoo! Fuck! Shit! My inventory full? No. Give me ammo, jeez. Restore power. Yes. Oh, this looks less safe than before somehow. Oh boy, oh. Man. Yeah, I thought the game was over too. This section's a lot longer than I remember it being. I was only playing to be on for like 2 hours, and I fucking huddle in bed and await Elden Ring's release at midnight. Can't wait to not run that game. saw like news ads saying GPU prices are finally supposed to drop like next month once the new line of big cards comes out, and they're all gonna have the freaking crypto limiters on them, but nobody's gonna buy them. That's not true. Everybody's gonna buy them, but only the people who actually want them will buy them, and scalpers. Which isn't ideal, but, you know, at least, like, people are going to be using them. They aren't just gonna be fucking thrown into open-air environments where they get destroyed and sold on eBay in half-broken states. Okay. Christ. I was talking about how I read GPU prices are finally going to drop in like a month because I'm not going to be able to run Elden Ring. I'm sure I'll run it in like medium settings and it'll look just fine. Still, I really want a new GPU, but none of them are available at a decent price. All of them are like 3 times the markup, and it's bullshit. It's not like I don't have the money to fucking buy a fucking $1,000 card, but like I'm not paying $1,000 for a $300 card. It's a matter of principle.
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, big boy. You know, you're supposed to hit the weak points? Well, you just hit all the points. Oh.
Exiting zero gravity.
Well, the reviews came out for it already. I've watched a couple of them. Not that... I pre-ordered it after the network test launched because everyone said that the game was great already, and like we've seen people playing the game, so I know that it is great, and that means I'm okay to pre-order it. But now like reviews are out and they're saying it's even better than they thought, fucking exceeding expectations, and easier than ever because it's an open world game and you can like go explore or fucking grind or whatever. And like 90% of the game is optional, which means lots of grinding, which doesn't feel like grinding, and like... I don't know, I think it's probably going to be the most accessible game, while also being just objectively better than any of the other ones. Plus, like, it's a third-person action RPG, right? These games just aren't made. So when a good one happens, like, you gotta suck its dick, because aside from Dark Souls and The Witcher, you have Gothic. And Gothic is shit. But everyone still loves Gothic because it's just, like, good. It's it's just alright. It does things that are, like, okay, even though it's fucking garbage. And it's just what we have to deal with. Sad state of affairs. Greedfall was pretty good. And, like, I played Elix. Austin didn't even beat Elix, and he wanted it. Like, I played it on a whim because I was bored, and, like, I wasn't enjoying it from the start. The fucking menu straight up lied to you because leveling doesn't work the way you think it would. And then, like, I finished it and didn't have a good time. I only finished it because by the time I got to the point where I was making progress, I had already dumped, like, 40 hours into it. I was like, shit, I gotta fucking tough this out. Helix 2 next month, though. It has jetpack combat, so that's actually mildly interesting to me. Even if I didn't like the previous one, I can hope that it's alright. There's jetpack combat.
Exiting zero gravity.
Ah, my god. I know I should just use the heal. But it's a big heal. It's gonna do my whole fucking health bar, and, like, that's just kind of a sad waste. Maybe I should just use the contact beam. And freeze them, of course. That's something I should have been doing. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Fuck. That reminds me, I need to fucking get back to playing Shyness. The Lightning Kingdom. Games like Jade Empire was kind of sick. I don't know why I stopped playing it. I think I maybe bought Final Fantasy 15.
Exiting zero gravity.
It was kind of sick, though. It had Sonic characters. Eating game thing. What have you been playing, Andy? P5R, P5S, Tales of Arise. You still haven't beaten Tales of Arise? I think the main campaign was only like 50 hours or something, like, or you would have at least gotten through that part. It was so good, Andy. I can buy heals. Yeah, I haven't been using my time very well either. Like, because it's fucking cold, I just want to be in bed all day, and that makes me fall asleep early. and I end up not playing anything, and I go to work and I'm fucking miserable because I didn't play anything. I'm having dopamine detox. Speaking of which, this week we played Death's Door, everyone who doesn't exist. It's a Zelda-like, Souls-like thing where you play a cool crow who works in an office. See, the game's roughly 8 hours long, like it's kind of short, and there's a little bit of post-game to extend it to more like 10 or 12. Bit of a collectathon element. You collect shiny things that don't really have any lore attached to them, so it's kind of pointless, but they decorate the menu when you get them and like show up on your desk when you're at the office, which is kind of neat. Combat is simplistic, but like tight, and it kind of rewards you for playing aggressively. The boss fights are the highlight, and they're all pretty good. There's no, like, waiting like you'd expect in a 2D Zelda game. You just kind of fight the boss, and he has attack patterns, and, like, it's like a Dark Souls boss. Just, like, tight butthole-clenching action. There's only, like, 5, 6 bosses, plus a bonus one that gets repeated a few times. Upgrade your abilities, which are 4 of. Get a bow, a hook shot, a bomb, and a fire wand thing. Nothing too creative on that part. You do some puzzles with them, nothing too difficult. It's really mostly an action game, but like they attempt to do puzzles, and like the characters are charming. Kind of got Banjo-Kazooie vibes from the whole deal, even though it was like kind of bleak. Yeah, I got all the achievements in the game. So I played it twice, one where I just collected all the shit, and then another where I like speed ran it and used only the umbrella, which is like a weak-ass weapon, so I ended up using only magical abilities, which is a very different play style. It was worth a play, I guess. Some parts were easier, some parts were harder. And the post-game is, like, kind of pointless. There was one boss, but it's not necessarily the end part of it. And then, like, non-spoiler, semi-spoiler, the big end reveal, the game is actually a sequel to Titan Souls, if you played that. So, I don't know, I'm sure that'll entice someone to play it. And I don't know, the game's, like, not special, but like it's good, so I don't think there's much else to say beyond any of that. Oh, neat idea. You collect seeds as one of the collectibles, and you find pots, and then you plant the seed in the pot, and that's your heal. So, like, the heals are limited, and you have to go to specific locations to find them. And you get, like, one fruit, and then it's gone until you die. And I think that's a neat mechanic. Yeah. It was an alright game. I'll give it like an 8 out of 10. Like, it was just above average. It did what it was trying to do well. Dropped Bloodstain, how dare you. XCOM 2, hell yeah. Emulating Twilight Princess HD. Don't you own the actual Twilight Princess HD, or... No, that's on Wii U, isn't it? You gave me your Wii U. Valhalla? Is that the fucking cyberpunk bartending game? I'm like on and off of Bug Fables. Like, I don't hate it, but I put on the fucking hard mode badge for achievements and fat loots, and like, it's kind of hard when I get to the bosses. And it seems like the game's gonna be short. Like, I'm pretty sure I've done 2/3 of it, assuming that there's only 3 parts. But, like, I'm working through it, but I don't know. The game's like a little overly chill for my taste. Like, the music isn't all bombastic and such. Unmetal. That's from the guy who made Unepic, right? I love Unepic. Ah, my eyes. Thank God it's a red sun. Metal Gear parody. Okay, Unepic was like a Castlevania style game, but it was kind of like, I don't know, it went for realism as like a joke thing, and the whole game was a parody, lots of references to other video games, but like, you'd be fighting skeletons, and if you tried to hit the skeleton with a sword, you wouldn't do any damage, because it's a fucking skeleton. You should use a mace to hit a skeleton, right? But like, it encouraged you to use all the weapon types, and like, you have 5 fingers, right? So you can have 5 rings equipped at a time, right? The game just did like a lot of clever shit like that, and then like the dialogue was all funny. Like, there's a section of the game that's like an indoor garden, and all the enemies are like treants, so you have to use an axe, and then you get a fire axe, like the fat loot in that area, and it fucks everything up. It's also an isekai story, so that's why you get the fucking witty character. Are you memeing, or did they like actually just now start attacking like breaking news? Because I know they're like fucking gearing up to do something scummy. My dad was trying to explain to me at dinner, like, the deal was Russia would leave them alone if they didn't join NATO. Meanwhile, they're, like, setting up troops to go invade them the instant we back out. Like, I don't get it. You join NATO and then you still get invaded. That's just, like, they're clearly gonna betray you. Just join NATO. What are you doing? What the fuck are they gonna do if you join NATO? Go to war with the rest of the world? I don't think so. Just fucking do it, man. What do they want from Ukraine? Oh, Ukraine was originally, like, the heartland of Russia. Like, that was where all the farms and shit were. And then they went and built living quarters for the princes and shit. Built palaces out in the mountains on the shitland. That's where Moscow is. And at some point, the good land rebelled and they won their independence from the mainland of Russia. So what is currently Russia is all fucking garbage. Like, it's just Arctic. It's Arctic wasteland. They can't grow crops or anything. It's fucking shit. So they really want the good land back. And they feel that it's theirs by right because it originally was theirs, even though they fucking lost the independence war, or whatever, revolution. They just want it back, that's all. And, like, that's the thing. Like, we all look at Russia like it's a big superpower that takes up half that continent, but, like, all of that land is garbage. It's only a small part of Russia that's actually inhabited. And then, like, all their military stuff is all, like, surplus from World War II. Like, it's kind of out of date. It's not like a gun isn't gonna kill someone still. Like, it's still a fucking gun, but going up against America's high-tech military, they're kind of gonna get fucked. And of course, NATO is all supplied by the United States. China's kind of the same way, like a massive chunk of China is all the Gobi Desert. But a lot more of China is actually inhabited. I don't understand is why, like, Russia doesn't just liberate itself. Or North Korea, too, like... Well, obviously they have the media all censored, so they're not supposed to know how great the outside world is, but, like, they have to realize that they're in a shit situation. Like, all they have to do is kill their leader, and it can be fucking done with, right? Like, if everyone in the military doesn't like the way fucking Russia is, then stop being Russia. You're the military. Come on. Who's gonna stop you? Though again, with them, it's a little different in that they kind of have to be assholes to get what they need because they don't have that good land. Like, having the Ukraine would probably do, like, a lot of wondrous stuff for their economy. But Ukraine obviously doesn't want to join them because their fucking government policies suck ass. Huh? I didn't think Russia cared about, like, its PR like that. Like, I thought they were just cool with the idea of being fucking vodka-drinking gun nuts. We watch a lot of hentai. War was around the offices. Who were they fighting? Taliban? It's weird how you just don't hear about anything war-related that isn't coming from the United States when you live here, right? I thought all the combat in the world was just against terrorist cells. For the past, like, 20 years or so. Bruh. I think these enemies aren't gonna stop coming. I'm just gonna fucking move. At half the marker, they just fucking sold their fucking precious religious artifact in half. Nah, it just like kind of sits on it, like, what? What the hell did I just do? That was the alt fire, apparently.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Protests.
I knew you'd return to me. We are whole again, Isaac. We are whole.
Ah, God.
Emergency. Geo-orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released. Impact.
Tectonic load.
Evacuate this area immediately.
Ah, they let go of the big rock. Great. Well, that was nice of the marker to say thank you to us, at least. What am I doing? It said evacuate. Am I going over here? Honestly, the game was probably, like, better for it, right? They probably helped with the writing and stuff, creating atmosphere, because they actually know what it's like to be in a war. Honestly, atmosphere goes a long way, like... The games were just generic shooters, but they had good atmosphere, and that's why I enjoyed them.
Isaac, you really didn't think I was just gonna walk away, did you? I can't.
Like, atmosphere is what makes the first Witcher game so good.
It's a shame. I was starting to like you. Even if you are insane. What, you don't believe me? Take a look at yourself. Better yet, take a look at the video from Nicole. And this time, watch it right to the end.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing. In the end, it all comes down to this one little thing. I didn't want it to end like this. I really wanted to see you again. Just once.
She's gonna kill herself? Come on.
I loved you. I always...
What's this past tense shit? You cheating on me? Come on, I fucking came into the ship unarmed, grabbed a plasma cutter, and lived. Why didn't you do the same thing, bitch? Come on. Do I think RE4 needs a remake? No. Like, the game's fucking... It's good. Like, what would they remaster about it? Other than adding strafe aiming, in which case I'd actually play it.
You're insane. Just like I.
Because I think standing still and aiming is, like, way too fucking hard.
This whole time.
I just don't like that part.
Caused by that.
Like, it's good, it had, like, HD-ifying how many times it's been released, every time it's added more content, like... Fucking, there are parts of the game that Austin hasn't even played. Because he hasn't played the fucking PC Ultra HD remaster or whatever. He doesn't even know. I don't think it needs it. Fucking do Code Veronica first. Because it doesn't have a number doesn't mean it's not an important part of the story. It needs to be remade if it's getting the same treatment as the other games. Oh, did you see fucking Ghostwire? Ghostwire Tokyo? I had no idea what the fuck to think about it when they announced it, but now there's gameplay and like it looks kinda sick. Dark Side Chronicles, the Wii game, the Wii on-rail shooters. Yeah, it looks fucking dope, dude. You're like a fucking Japanese monk wizard. You're fighting cryptids. It's by Tango, which is why I brought it up. That's the company founded by Shinji Mikami, who's the lead developer of like the first 4 Resident Evils. And he of course made to make the Evil Within. The Evil Within memes Resident Evil. Did it blow your mind? It was like trippy, lots of body horror. Gameplay was fun, like the first game specifically, like satisfying head pops, and like when you killed an enemy you can drop a match on their corpse and use it to like burn enemies that are running at you, and like that was really satisfying. Sometimes you pick up an axe and you could one-hit an enemy with it, and like, I don't know, the gameplay just felt chunky and good. I really enjoyed it. Though I didn't think that it was like scary, and because of like how trippy everything was, it was kind of difficult to follow the story at points. So like, I liked the first game. And the second game was also, like, fun, but the story was, again, not quite where I wanted it to be. I don't know, they were both alright, I enjoyed them. They had strafe aiming, so, like, better than Resident Evil by default. Platinum doesn't want to keep making one-off action games. That's kind of fucked up. That's like their whole thing. I mean, I'd like it if they had a flagship franchise. But they don't. And I don't know, they should probably get on that. Like, they're working on Nier now, but that's Square Enix, and they have Bayonetta, but that's Nintendo. Like, they need their own thing. And aren't they made up of, like, former Clover people? Why don't they, like, fucking make another God Hand? Or Beautiful Joe, bring Beautiful Joe back. Wow, we went a big loop. Is this the boss fight? I see lots of things to throw at a boss.
Oh my god!
Goes you, bitch. Yeah, that's the big poop boy we shot off the ship earlier. He's still alive somehow. Oh, I don't need to break that quite yet. Throw that. Miss. Fuck me. Ow. Babylon game? Babylon's Fall? What the fuck is it? I think I heard that name, like, this week only, and I have no idea what it is. I get it, like, the image that comes to my head is Godfall, which I also heard nothing about since its announcement. Did it even come out? I think it did. They didn't want to be known as Platinum Games, you mean? The people who make the fucking good games? Fuck me. It's so impossible to aim. This is fucking Resident Evil aiming. Ugh. Loved for a longer period of time. Well, maybe don't make short games, dude. Come on. All of those fucking action games like Bayonetta and Devil May Cry, they're all made to be replayed a million times, and like you keep unlocking moves throughout the whole thing, but like you can just make a longer game. If you have that much progression built in, like... Ugh. I think that he means he wants to make a live service game. And I am, like, not about the live service bullshit at all. There is still not a multiplayer game that has hooked me since Dota 2. And that's... Well, I think I've been clean of that for, like, 8 years. still taking orientation in multi-train games that are different from the past. Look, if he makes, like, a fucking open-world action RPG with platinum combat, I will suck his dick. Subscription. Netflix anime. Oh, the elf girl. The anime's fucking weird. I heard Arcane was really good, but I haven't watched it because I don't care about League of Legends, but, like, I heard that's really fucking good, so I might watch it anyways. The Dota one's, like, weird, though, because it uses existing characters. Like, our protagonist is fucking Mirana and Dragon Knight. And Terrorblade's the big bad, and Invoker's there sometimes, and he's, like, a normal-ass human who apparently fucked God at some point. And, like, Luna's there, but she's not a fucking Scottish babe, like, kinda pisses me off. Yuri Lowenthal's Dragon Knight, though, so that's cool. When I fucking kill this boss, we can, like, watch an episode, sure. Enemy. That fucking song Sting sang at the Game Awards is from it too, right? That was like, that was good.
Oh my god.
Oh, so apparently the fucking elves in the Dota universe are all like the free love hippie kind of elves. And in the anime, there was just like one scene that came out of nowhere where they like started orgying at bedtime. For like no reason. And then they all got murdered afterwards, but like, Invoker was spying on them and it was just fucking weird. Ah. Dude, a TF2 Adult Swim show would be great if it was like a fucking office show like C-Lab. What the fuck is Pudis Engage? Mod. Uah! Are you watching the Shenmue show? It's like kinda good. And weirdly, the fucking dialogue is still kind of as awkward as it is in the game. It's not on Crunchyroll? It's Crunchyroll and Adult Swim, right? Crunchyroll is like free, you don't even need to subscribe to it anymore. You just get ads. Or maybe it's like Adult Swim gets the dubbed version or something like that. That would make sense. It'd be kind of shitty though. How far into season 2 did you get? So the end of the first half, then? And you had to wait like a couple months and watch the movies. 2 snow movies. They're actually pretty good. Yeah, the witches are like a weird thing. Like, none of them seem like bad people, even though everyone fucking hates on all of them. And the Witch of Envy is obviously some kind of actual bad thing, but like all the other ones seem like misunderstood good people who somehow caused accidents, I guess. And like that's kind of tragic, and I like that a lot. What? There was like a fucking side thing where Subaru made like a snowman contest and they learned about Puck expelling his excess mana. That was like an extra episode. Bathtub full of mayonnaise. And there was the movie about Amelia's past, and that was the good one. Okay, the movie was actually, like, really good, and I guess it more so focuses on Puck. But you're right, I don't really like Amelia that much.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Subaru kind of has trash taste and it's hilarious. Like, did you look around his room when he fucking went into the flashback world? You see all the fucking white-haired elf girls he just has, like, postered up around in the fucking figurines? And his fucking dad, the best husbando, comes in, pounds his ass. Right? They did, like, such a good job making his dad seem hype as fuck, and, like, how that's a fucking... He couldn't live up to the expectations that made him a shut-in, like... If they didn't make his dad so awesome, that wouldn't have hit as hard as it did. Like, it wouldn't have landed. I think they did that, like, perfectly. don't like Dog Girl? If she's a dragon, then she's a lolly. Those are the rules. She can't have big booba. Know nothing about Dragon Mage other than Big Booba. Jesus Christ. Open up that chest! Why do you need me spawn something? High-key, the sun is actually getting my fucking eyes and it kinda hurts. It's probably the fucking reshade doing that, though. Fuck! God damn it. I still haven't gone back to Overlord, despite everyone saying that it gets good. The fucking overbearingly horny succubus lady was like too much for me to handle. I know in like the second season he like gets bored of being the bad guy and he fucking goes to be a good guy warrior instead, so he has like nerf stats because that's not his fucking class. And then things are actually interesting. And that sounds interesting, which is why I want to go back and watch it, but fuck. A waste. Fuck! Why do I always play on hard mode? I wish we could skip this part. What the fuck else? Are you watching Ranking of Kings? That shit's hot. Fucking Boji's weak as shit, and he like learns about pressure points for his fighting style. So he fucking gets into a bar fight, and he just like one-hits guys by pushing the button on their chin. Oh my god, he did it again! It's like fucking... It's like fighting giants and dragons in Skyrim. Like, they knock you over, and then the physics system's so shit that it takes you a million fucking years to stand up, and your ass has already been pounded in before you fucking get back on your feet. It's like a load of shit.
Oh my god.
You've been watching JoJo? Where'd you stop? Like, I don't think you finished Star Wars Crusaders, right? Or are you, like, still going from there? I wasn't totally feeling Stone Ocean. Like, the fights are still fun, but, like, everything else about it, I'm like, eh. Why'd I do that? Golden Wind was pretty great, though, too, though. I still think Star Wars Crusaders is probably objectively the best. As much as I do love Part 2. The fights are just, like, better and more creative with the addition of stands. Like, it adds too much to the show. Yeah, Diamond was, like, very meandery, and, like, Josuke didn't even do anything. He had, like, 2 or 3 fights. Like, Koichi was the fucking protagonist of that for some reason. And I guess he did go on to fucking be around in the next part, but still, it was weird. Like, why is it JoJo if it's fucking Koichi's adventure? It's not even like he had to be a fucking backseat character. Like, Josuke was cool, and there's an appeal to having, like, an aloof goofball as your protagonist. Especially after coming from fucking hard-boiled Jotaro. Yeah, Rohan was cool. I still haven't watched his show. Fucking god. This takes so long to get back on your feet. I'm actually kind of frustrated. Right, the boys are all, like, kind of scummy at first, and you don't really like them. But they grow on yous. And it just has, like, some of the better fights. And there's, of course, Giorno's theme.
Oh my god.
He pissed in the tea. There's like a scene in like the second part of Golden Wind where like they're at a cafe and they just beat the shit out of a guy who fucking look at them funny and they like piss on him after he's fucking lying dead in the ground. And I thought that just was like great writing. Like it served as a reminder that these guys are still scumbags even though they're our friends now. Yeah, it was kind of tight that it's like halfway done. For like a Netflix show that just releases all at once, I feel like they could have waited to do the whole thing. Worst company. Chili pea. Contact energy. Bro, fucking let a man stand. See the fucking Spanish Josuke? He does like the fucking Tim Allen, This guy has one fucking nub left. I hope it's the end of him. Somehow I got him to not summon any enemies. Oh, here they fucking come. Stand up, boy. Fuck me. You see that? There's health in my bar. The fuck? Oh my god, do you know how many shows I've watched recently where, like, they try to show people communicating with text messages and they just don't translate the text? Comey? What is Comey? Slice of life about a Greek girl has social anxiety, so she can't talk. Christ. Did you watch A Silent Voice, Sandy? Like a potato. It was like a really depressing movie, but like it kind of hit me hard personally. It's not like a rom-com at all. It's about like a kid who like bullied a deaf girl in middle school, and like she moved away, and like he got fucking ostracized for doing that. Like, wow, you're actually kind of an asshole, dude. And that kind of ruined his life, and he got all depressed and started getting bullied. So like, the movie starts with him about to kill himself, and he like fails, and then he ends up trying to like reconnect with the deaf girl who doesn't want anything to do with him. And I don't know, things are like okay for a while, and then it just does not become a happy movie at any point. So like it had feels, and so I think that makes it a great movie. I think it was from Kyoto Animation, like the last thing they put out before the fucking office got burned down. I win? Did I fucking win? Now watch it make me do a fucking QT or some bullshit. Ah, God, so many Sphinx. There might be. Maybe Metroid. Oh, I guess I'm just supposed to walk out this way. I will watch it with you. Ugh. Metroid face reveal.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
Stop watching that shit, you know she dead, boy. Oh no, not a jump scare. Well, Invisible Gang, that's the game. Isaac's now crazy. That Leviathan was just there because we needed an end boss, which, honestly, I'm glad that it's there because the end of Dead Space 2 is just like a horde battle and it's kind of shit. I don't know, we saw ourselves get torn into like a ton of pieces. That was pretty sick. Right, Nicole is dead. But the chapter select says, I don't know how anybody would like look at that unless they're seeing a guide, because there's no like chapter select for this game, but yeah. I thought that was a pretty cool reveal to have. Were you able to look at that? But you didn't, so it kind of fell through. Also, when you see, like, Nicola's DA, like, it kind of ruins itself early. Were you able to? Just maybe why you can't, I don't know. Still, to me, that says that Isaac knew she was dead the whole fucking time. And he was just ignoring it. Which I guess is exactly the case, considering that we watched the end of the video at the end of the game. Like, he must have seen the end of the video first. And he just rewatched it again when we started playing. This game's shorter than I remembered, and maybe more action-packed. atmosphere's maybe not quite where I thought it was. Like, I think 2 is probably just better in every way. But, like, for the time this came out, it's pretty perfect. And it obviously had a solid foundation for the second game. I never played the third, but I heard it wasn't great. Maybe in the future we will play the other games. But, you know, I'm so shit at shooters that we space them out. Let's see, again, next time we are planning to play Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth. Which, point-and-click adventure thing, beautiful graphics, based on the best-selling book you never heard of, but everyone in Europe has read it. I played the first chapter, I can tell you it's very good. Voice acting's great, story's awesome. Choice and consequence. So, like, it has some replay value, I suppose. And I'm looking forward to that. I kind of forgot I even had it, because, again, I just, like... I only played the first chapter while I was waiting for the other chapters to come out. And then... like, I didn't go back to it once they came out for some reason. Yeah, I mean, like, it's probably because you were here that people were actually watching, Andy. It's like a pack mentality thing, like, there needs to be people engaging with me for them to want to stay around. When they see that I'm just, like, here either not talking or talking to myself, and, like, I'm in the middle of a rant that they haven't heard the start of, like, they just kind of back out. There needs to be, like, that community element already here, and that's hard to do when you don't have people already watching. It's happened before, though, like, when I was playing Alundra, we had a couple people who, like, consistently watched, and then, like... well, I had this kind of weird guy who watched me play through The Evil Within and the Legacy of Kain games. He stopped watching, though, because I think he wanted to see my dick, and I didn't want to show him my dick. I also maybe convinced him to go gay for his roommate, because since his girlfriend kind of wanted to watch them, and, like, they've been thinking about it for a while, I'm like, bro, you do what makes you happy. So, like, I don't know, things got a little weird with him, and, like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm kind of cautious about what I should be saying to these people now. Military suit unlock, backstory logs, 5,000 credits, 10 power nodes, play the game again, boy. Impossible mode, even though the shit was already impossible. Well, that took longer than it should have. This was a nice revisit. Maybe not as good as I remembered, but still pretty great. What was announced for Switch? I have no idea, like... We're still waiting on Metroid. We're still waiting on Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe a new Mario game could be in the works. Portal 1 plus 2? Not Portal 3? Not Portal 3? Again, aren't they going to the Aperture Labs in Half-Life? Like, Portal 3 should be Half-Life 3. Like, they should just smush them right there. Like, maybe you get the portal gun as a part of Gordon's fucking moveset. That'd be sick. Portal with guns. You, like, shoot guys through portals and shit, like in Splitgate. Ugh. Oh, wait, I can just quit the game, actually. Fuck! Would I hit continue? What the fuck did I press? Oh no, I hit new game, okay. Oh, we're just closing the game the old-fashioned way, fuck me. Alright, well, I gotta piss. So, world, I will see you in like a week. We will play our fucking cool game, and, yeah. Andy, I'll, like, hop on Discord if you want to keep talking. Wow, we actually got the 3 hours. I was expecting 2. Goddamn, I suck. Later, world.